As a business owner and entrepreneur, you have to deal with a lot of criticism. And at this point, you might be very reactive to this, you don't like it, you don't like criticism. But on the other hand, you also notice, I think it's important, I need criticism, it's important for my business, but I always get reactive and angry somehow, I cannot deal with criticism. Though there's a way to change that, and you simply need to understand on an emotional level one perspective that allows you to even appreciate feedback. You can, from the bottom of your heart, say thank you for letting me know, even if you agree or disagree, independent of that. And what you haven't understood yet on an emotional level, that it's okay to make mistakes because you learn. It's okay to point out mistakes because you can get better. And it's okay to fail because it doesn't define you. Because at this point, potentially, you love your business so much that this business became part of your identity. It's like, my business is an expression of myself. It's like a longer arm, basically. So basically, this business is you. And when somebody criticizes your business, you don't feel like, oh, I just need to change something. Maybe I need to do something different. It's not just on a behavioral level, a change needs to happen. No, I feel like I am criticized as a person. I am not good enough. That's what you experience. And that's why, of course, your ego kicks and you cannot really take this feedback in. So the problem is not with anybody who's criticizing you, even if they criticize you really in a nasty way and they don't know how to properly give constructive feedback, though you're the person that is getting triggered. And I know a lot of people that don't get triggered by that. So I know that you can change something about that as well. And basically, when you receive that feedback and it sounds, for you, it sounds like I'm getting criticized as a person, there's a conflict within you going on. Because you have this idea that you are good enough as a person, you're worthy. And then though somebody's coming in and saying, no, you're not. That's a conflict. It's called cognitive dissonance when there's this conflict and two conflicting ideas in your mind. And the human tends to resolve that. You can resolve that by either saying, oh yeah, he's right, I'm totally not worthy, maybe I shouldn't do business. And that's what some people do, but entrepreneurs and you being at this stage and sticking for so long, I guess, it's probably not the case. You go the other way around. You say, no, the feedback is shitty. The person is shitty. You start to dislike them. You start to maybe even get angry about them and say, no, that's not right. But that prevents you from taking in potentially important and valuable feedback. And also it pushes you away from others because the way you react. And again, it's just something in your mind. You perceive the criticism as a criticism of your person and your personality. And you need to shift that it's simply on a behavioral level. They want you maybe to do something different. Independent whether they're right or wrong, or they mean it in a loving and kind way or not, that doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter at this point. And you resolve, again, this cognitive dissonance by saying, oh no, people are shitty. And you need to let go of that. Because if you keep this over and over and you constantly get criticized and you feel stressed about this is doing something with you. And over time, you start to focus more on not making mistakes instead of doing a great job. Because you're so anxious, you're always afraid to get criticized because this is affecting you so much. So you try to make no mistakes, and focusing on not making mistakes is quite a problem. It's stressful, and it's not, studies have shown that it's not very productive. You don't get as much done. You're not going to be as successful if you let go of this fear and you can just work on your business, try out new creative things, and you're like this little child playing Lego and actually being curious about all that. That's the big point. You take it personal. And probably, I'm pretty sure, because you're running a business, to some level, there must be some smartness within you, and I'm pretty convinced that you know this rationally. You can rationally reflect on that, but still emotionally, it hits you. And that's the point where you need to take a closer look. If you want to take a closer look together, there's a link below the video. You can schedule a call with me. We can together figure this out. We can, for free, by the way, build a custom strategy based on your personality and your situation, how to overcome that and how to deal with criticism, not get reactive about that. And then at the end, we can talk about the possibility of moving forward together. Make use of that, still for free, book a call, and I'll talk to you soon.